stay with me. I wanna Alright boys, and welcome to a new video. Today we are gonna be doing something a bit different. We're gonna do my OC in 3 different styles. You can see my beautiful OC on the screen right now. I'm gonna be doing my OC, this OC right here, the VTuber model OC. I mean more of like a 2D model that I have. We're gonna be drawing her a couple times. We finally give her name. Well, her name is Cherry now, so that's kind of how we're gonna rock with it. I'm gonna draw Cherry a couple times. We have 3 different art styles and 3 different periods of time as I've done the video. So it's like 1 hour, 3 hour, and 10 hour type of thing. So it's like a drawing took an hour, the other one took 3, and then the other one took 10. That's the vibe we're going for. Kind of a challenging a bit. I've not really drawn my OC much because I find that the OC to be kind of hard to draw, but I tried my hardest, and hope you guys enjoyed this video because it took me a while out of me. And yeah, let's get straight into the video narration parts of the video kind of. So I'll do the same technique where I cut through it and stuff like that. Something that doesn't really bother you too much, but let's get straight into it. All right, let's go through it. This is the first part, the lineup. And this is the part that for the first drawing I've done, the one that took an hour. It wasn't a great lineup. I'm not gonna lie to you, I wasn't like super inspired by anything too much. I was just trying to see what I can pull up, and this is kind of what I sat with, kind of a stigma looking thing, but not really perfect, but not really horrible either. It doesn't look good, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I tried to change a couple things to it, but it just doesn't really turn out. The lineup, I wasn't proud of the lineup. You can see throughout it as well, it's just not turning out the best that I could have made. This is just kind of how it ended up looking. I tried adding more stuff, but it just didn't look too well. The hands mostly you're gonna see throughout, it's not great, but you know, it is what it is. Yeah, you guys see it and see how. I want to know your guys' opinion in the description, so please tell me in the description what you guys think of the first one. I'm gonna obviously do 3 different ones, two more drawings we have in this video, so 2 other drawings we have in this video, so this is not the worst for the first one. You're gonna see more for it. So all right, here's where I decided, you know what, let me try it hard a bit more and try doing it again. Kind of going through the lines again and trying to like add more details and figuring out where I actually want stuff to go. That's kind of what I've tried here. I tried to like make the lines for the drawing to figure out where everything is supposed to kind of go, but not really be 100% sure how it's gonna work. So yeah, it's kind of a bit of a mess, like normal stuff that I do in this channel. It's never like fully, this is how it's gonna turn out. It's all gonna turn out good. So yeah, this is kind of how it worked out. Kind of just doing kind of small lines. This part is a bit boring, so I'm gonna cut to the next part of the video. So let's get into it. All right boys, this is the best part of the video, the current portion.
Have you ever had a dream that you want
What the fuck are you talking about?
Of the video. Oh my god, I can't speak. I have a cold. I had the cold. Okay, my voice is gone. That's why the video took so long. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I wanted to have like a really good excuse to why my videos didn't take. Why my video took so long to be uploaded. But my real excuse is that I had a cold. All right. So because of that, the video got delayed a bit more and more because I didn't want to have my voice a bit into a bit. Oh my god. Speaking is so hard today. I wanted to have my voice in a better, just my voice sound better, I guess. I figured out how to speak finally after like 20 minutes. All right, I pretty much wanted to make the video to be better. I wanted my voice to sound better in the video, so I decided I can't kind of just do it when I'm sick, when I'm literally have a cold and I can barely speak. So I decided, you know what, let's delay the video so I can make a good video and have my voice sound in peak performance. But I'll stop waffling about that and get straight into the portion of the actual things that I want to talk about. The coloring, yes, the coloring. This is the part that I want to talk about. This is the part that's the best in general, art in general. This is like the best portion of the art process, my favorite process of the art in general. The coloring process, where you just go through, add the base colors, and then after that, add more details to the base colors. So pretty much it turns out looking beautiful. We have, obviously, this is the first drawing, so I'm not gonna say anything, but you can tell I didn't turn out the greatest with an hour only at it. And yeah, I was honestly considering just leaving it as just this drawing, but then I was like, bro, this wouldn't make sense. Let's make 3 different drawings and then making it in different periods, like giving it different times to finish the drawing. So this one was the hour mark, the one that took me an hour. But yeah, this is the one, the first coloring for the drawing. I'll go through the end of it now, and then I'll go for the next one. All right. And now we moved on to the part that I hate the most of the drawing, which is drawing the eyes of anything, any character, everything that's just drawing eyes in general. Just makes me want to like not be here anymore, but it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I committed to it. I tried to like, I don't know why I didn't do it at the start, so it made it easier. I tried to do it when there was already colors and tried to like implement it into it. I don't know what happened here, okay? I just want to say that this drawing's face didn't turn out the way I wanted it. I'll show you. The end result wasn't the best, okay, boys? I mean, just give me prop that this was an hour only. Okay, this wasn't more than an hour, so I don't feel as bad that it didn't take me. Imagine this took me 9 hours and it ended up looking like this. Like, you guys could have roasted me, but then if you look at the last drawing that I've made, then you don't really feel anything evil and depressed. But it's fine. You're gonna see it throughout, so you're gonna know exactly what I'm talking about. But this is just an hour mark, so like it's not that deep. Like, damn, not that deep. Kind of not a really good word to use in this situation. But it's not that bad. Okay, the eyes turned out really bad. The face in general, I think it turned out really bad too. But the only thing that I was really not proud of was the hands. The hands turned out horrible in this freaking drawing, and you can see them through as well. This is not the greatest thing I've ever made, and not the proudest moments of my life. But yeah, this is the first drawing. All right, boys. So don't bully me too much, because I know you guys are probably going to roast me in the description, be like, this guy's drawings look so bad. They all just look horrible. To be fair, this is only the first one, okay? You're gonna see two more horrible drawings after this one. Then you can start, burning me in the chat, burning me in the comments, saying that this drawing is horrible. You should start learning more color theory and stuff like that, and learn more anatomy and stuff like that. You can do that under comments later. But before you do that, please watch all the whole video, bro. We have 2 more drawings, man. Like, before you just roast my hell, before you just destroy me in chat. In comments, you can just, I don't know, you know why I keep on saying chat every single time I say chat. I'm not gonna say it, but I wish I had an editor to put a counter down of how many times I accidentally said chat instead of description. It would be like 100 times this man said chat instead of the comments in the description. Yeah, it doesn't matter, but I'm just saying that this is only the first one. We're gonna go for the second one now, so you guys can check out the masterpiece that I've made in the second one, the one that I'm super proud of. Not really, but I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I'm not proud of any of the 3 drawings that I made in this video, but you guys can see how it turned out throughout. So yeah, alright, boys, this is the lineup for the second drawing. It's a bit more structured. I had more ideas for what I wanted to do for this one. I had a general idea in my head that I had planned out kind of for this one, so it turned out a bit more nicer. Had more ideas, and kind of had a plan-ish more for it. This one's gonna be the first ever drawing that I do in the channel where I do just color with black and white, nothing else. No, like, just chroma kind of colors, just black and white colors. And hopefully you guys like it. It took a while. This one took 3 hours. Also, just so you know, when I say this is just kind of the thumbnail idea of like 3 hours, and I'm like, because I feel like it probably took longer. Because sometimes I would do the drawing, not record the portion that I did of the drawing, but I would still do the drawing, and it would take me like a couple hours, but I would just forget to record it. That happened a lot in the last drawing. I did that a lot for the last drawing. Like, I think I probably had like an extra 3 hours just added by just doing it like that, without recording it, just having it just done. And I mean, you're not gonna see anyway, because as I said, I'm just cutting through it, so you guys can get bored of just seeing speed up version of the drawing for like 3 hours or something. Instead of that, I'm just cutting it through so you guys just see the boring parts. So yeah, this is kind of the line art. I'm gonna show you guys what I did for the drawing ish, and how I started the coloring and stuff like that. Let's get straight into it. All right, now I'm doing the second line up throughout, because I thought of maybe I should add some colors, like, so I'm not adding some color. I started like adding some gray, then I was like, nah, change that, scrap the idea, and then decided, let me just add more, start adding more details to the line art, so then it's gonna be easier when I do the coloring process, which that's what I kind of did in this portion of the video. I kind of just decided to, you know, go through the line art again, figuring out what I wanted to have on the drawing, and then decide to color in after. But you can see in this portion that I tried to do the gray coloring ish of it, and then I was like, yeah, scrapped it, and then decided to actually do the line art fully, and then decided to color in, which is a good choice that I've done that, because it would have been a drag to color it fully in and then realizing that everything is not really placed the right way, and I want to do the line art better. So I just kind of just scrapped the idea and decided, let's do the line art fully and then coloring it in. All right, now we're gonna stop waffling and show you guys how it turned out ish, and the coloring and stuff like that. I'll show you guys right now. All right, this is where I start to color everything. Color slash I just used black and gray because I did a black and white drawing. But this is where I think I was like cooking-ish, I guess. This is like the best part of the drawing, I think, in my opinion. As I said before, I like coloring in drawings. It's probably my favorite portion of the drawing is the coloring process. Some people might hate it, some people might like it. For me, it's my like pride and joy kind of ish, is the part where I color it in and kind of figuring out how everything turns out and how it, like the end result looks like, pretty much. So this was a cool part. I enjoyed this part the most, as I said. I tried out, I experimented, because I have never done black and white before. I tried to like add hues kind of ish, gray and like blacks and whites kind of fitting in somehow throughout the drawing, but it was a pretty hard step, and it was a pretty hard way to figure it out, because I never done black and white drawings before. So this one took a while to figure out how I wanted to set it up, and how I wanted the shadows to look, and how I wanted the lights to turn out in the drawing. But it turned out all right, I think. I'm gonna show you literally after this portion, after this clip. I'm gonna show you exactly how I ended up making the drawing look like. You're gonna see literally the end result, and hopefully you guys enjoy it. Hopefully you guys don't mind it. I tried the hardest to end up making it as good as I can, and it took a while to set it up, as I said, and took a while to figure out how everything was gonna look like at the end. But I did end up making something that I not specifically maybe proud of, but it's a good attempt at black and white, in my opinion. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Right, this is how the end result looks like. I pretty much gonna show you the whole thing. This is how it looks like, the peak. I mean, I don't think it's horrible. I might have had to work better on the shadow on the back, but I think the rendering turned out alright. I don't know, it's not great, it's not perfect, it's not horrible, but I think it's alright. Tell me in the comments what you think about the second one. Also, I want you guys to like do a little vote-ish, so you can tell me which ones out of the three you like the most, and you think which one you think I did the best with. So obviously I think this one's like 10 times better than the first one. I might be wrong, who knows. You guys in the chat, you guys in the comments are gonna have to decide which ones you like the most. And hopefully you like this one, because I like this one. I don't know if I like it more than the last one I made, but it's pretty good. It's a pretty good drawing. And let's see what you guys think in the description. So you guys can write it in the description what you guys think of the drawing idea and everything else like that. You can do it in the description. So yeah, let's get to the last one, the finale, the myth, the legend, the last drawing that we're gonna have to do today. Let's get straight into it, boys. All right, boys, this is the last one. This is kind of the pose that I chose. Is kind of like her with holding her hands behind her head and kind of just chilling kind of pose, like crossing her legs. That's the vibe I went for as a pose. It was a pretty hard pose. I'd never doing this pose again. It was a pain to draw. Okay, you have no reference. I could barely find any references that had any context or any idea of how I'm supposed to do this. It was a pain to figure everything out. But this is the pose I chose for some absolutely no reason, and it made my life much more of a pain than it should have been. And yeah, no, I'm gonna say this now, was a pain to do. So I regret choosing this pose for the last one. This is probably why it took so long in general. I actually think this drawing took way long, because I wanted to make things more accurate, but I'm not gonna lie, if you expect a masterpiece, don't expect that, because this drawing doesn't turn out as well as I thought it was gonna turn out. Yeah, but it still turned out pretty good, so hopefully you guys enjoy it. Let's get into the second portion where I all right, this is the lineup. This is kind of how I have the lineup done. I mean, I have most already kind of done, but I didn't want to show you exactly every single thing, but this is kind of how it is. I'm pretty sure I didn't film all of the lineup that I've done. I don't know why, so I kind of missed a bit of content, like context-ish, a bit of it out of it, but this is kind of the lineup. It turned out all right. It's not fully finished, but it's kind of how it is. And then I'm not gonna lie, the pants were a pain to draw, bro. I don't know why. I couldn't think of an idea. Also, this is kind of all made up in my head-ish as well, so it made it way harder. Most of these drawings are from my imagination. So and I mean, I had some type of reference, but not like insane ones that like show me exactly where everything kind of helps me out, like gives me a guide-ish. This one I didn't have anything. It was just a pain to do. So yeah, this is the best portion of the video, the coloring. Like I did with said for every single drawing that I've did in this whole video. The best part is the coloring for me. So I really tried to cook with the coloring. I really tried to as much as I can, and you're gonna see through it that I did find a decent pose as well. I have like a decent pose. It's not great, all right. As I said, don't expect the highest quality of art you ever seen in your life, but I think it turned out pretty good. So the coloring, I turned out pretty good. I tried as much as I can. I also end up switching the colors throughout the end result. You're gonna see the end soon, so you're gonna know exactly what I mean. But I just tried to change up a bit of the colors with the skin. I did more tones to the skin, and I had the sick background, which you're gonna also see at the end of the video. So I pretty much changed a couple things from it, but to be fair, it turned out really good. I think there's maybe some things that I wanted to change a bit, but it turned out, I think in my opinion, it turned out pretty good. I worked pretty hard on it, and I want to know your guys' opinion. I think the post turned out also pretty good. It took me a while to figure out how to make the shoulders work. Maybe that's the one part that I'm like a bit weird about. It's probably the shoulders a bit weird, like how they're poking out, but like I don't know, it's all right. I think I don't know about the shoulders too much. I feel like the left one is a bit bigger than the right one. I mean the opposite way. I mean the left one is a bit thicker than the right one, and it's a bit weird, but I think it turned out all right. I don't know what you guys think. I like how I did the background, as you're gonna see in the next clip. The background turns out pretty good, and I think I did a good idea. I had a good idea for the background. I just thought about it the last minute, and yeah, you're gonna see the end result, so you're gonna know exactly what I'm talking about. But pretty much fun experience figuring out everything. I did find a reference that was good for the skin, like a reference that had a character that was like pretty much going to like had most of the skin like out, so you can literally like easier choose the colors ish, like color pick the colors better for like the skin. And yeah, I figured it out. I kind of sorted it out, got the position right. I did change the color of the skirt as well. In this reference, it looks really bad. I did change the color. Don't worry about it, guys. I'm not gonna use those colors. I did end up changing it to like just a blank color, like black. I think gray or black. I don't remember exactly, but I think it's kind of a grayish black. Because I was like, bro, I don't like the colors for the skirt, so I changed it up. She looks like a Girl Scout, which I don't know if it's good or bad, but that's how she looks like. Also, my reference idea, I didn't have the reference in my head. I mean, I didn't have the reference in the image, but I had it in my head. I wanted to make the person, I don't know if her name exactly, Asuna, is it Asuna? I don't remember. But it's the person from, it's not Asuna 100%. It's the person from Fairy Tail that had red hair, you know, the character. I got inspiration from that one of her, like, outfits. That's kind of the idea that I had for it. I don't know if I'm gonna pop on the screen, but if I do, it's gonna be somewhere on the screen. But that's kind of my reference idea-ish, was that character from Fairy Tail, which had a specific outfit that made me had the idea for it. Kind of gave me the idea for the pose and everything like that. But yeah, let's get into the actually showing you the whole reveal of the art piece, and hope you guys like it. Alright, boys, this is the end result. Hope you guys enjoy. And yeah, it took me a while, as I said, figure out everything, but this is how I ended up making it. Hope you guys enjoyed all the drawings that I made. Hope you guys also liked the video, because it took me a while to set it up. Obviously, it took me a couple weeks, also because I was sick and I had to like postpone kind of the video so I can record the audio better and make it everything kind of sync together and make it sound more professional. Even though it's not really professional either way, but I try my best to make it look better, and hopefully you guys like this kind of editing as I'm trying out, experimenting. But yeah, this is the end result. Hope you guys like it. It's a bit different. I tried a bit of a different thing with like the head popping out, or the same character but like in different positions and different poses. Also, I told you that I changed the skirt. I hope you guys like this one more. I didn't like the colors for that one. I don't know why, it looked too light, too like popping up, I guess. I don't know. This one just turned out better. And yeah, and you guys like the end result. This is the drawing that took me so long to do. Maybe I did lie a bit by saying that it took me 10 hours. I don't think it took me that long, but it took me a while to do it. I just made 10 hours just for the content, I guess you could say. And yeah, hope you guys liked it. It took me a while to set up. And yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. If you like the video, please like and subscribe. We're trying to hit 2K subscribers, so please like and subscribe. And yeah, hope I see you guys in the next one, which I don't know when it's gonna happen, but it's gonna happen soon, I guess. I have to think of a video idea. And I might just continue the series too at some point too, hopefully. Series might come back at some point. Yeah, we'll see. Also, I'm gonna do the same thing for the series as well. I'm guessing I'm gonna like add clips instead, because I feel like it's way better for content. All right, and yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. Hope I see you guys in the next one. Bye. It's like I'm literally saying bye to chat. What the hell? Bye.